I'd like to make a motion to pull a resolution off the floor.
Second.
Would be resolution number 894. And I'll read it. It says, approves pre-possession and lease agreement and authorizes supervisor to execute the same. So moved.
Second.
Actually, I would have to open this up for public comment first.
I think we have to pull it off the
No,
floor
once
first.
it's off the floor, then open to public
Okay.
Now
comment.
public comment.
Okay, now it's open for public comment. Do we have anybody who would, and it's kind of a vague title, approves pre-possession and lease agreement and authorizes supervisor to execute same. This is a lease agreement that's going to be signed in regards to the town square, where the master developer is going to lease 3 small parcels of the property while, so demolition can start on that particular property. So he's going to lease it, the town's going to make money off of this, and then once the property is in fact demolished, after this goes to the planning board, it will then become, the ownership will be turned over to the master developer. Is that your understanding, Counselor?
Yeah, so just to clarify, this pre-possession agreement was contemplated in the original MDA.
Right.
And the purpose of it is to allow the master developer access to 127 East Main Street, which is now vacant. That is going to be demolished, and in order to proceed to closing, we need to do some lot line modifications. All of that's also articulated in the MDA. So this just allows that process to proceed. And the hope is to have the building demolished and sort of get the site prepped for construction before the winter and the cold, when
Right.
everything would typically slow down anyway. This way, in the spring, in keeping with the timeline that was explained at the qualified and eligible hearing, everything can get going then.
You said that so much more eloquently than I did. Thank you.
I didn't hear, what'd you say? No, okay.
Okay, so comments
promise I
on
can
this
repeat.
resolution, on this particular resolution?
John McAuliffe, Rolling Woods. As you know, this is an area of great personal concern, and I'd like some clarification. Does that mean the property will still be under the ownership of the town of Riverhead at the time of the demolition? I don't quite understand how you lease something that's going to be destroyed. Is it still going to be Riverhead property at that point?
Yeah, it's Riverhead property until the closing happens.
Right. And have you thought through all of the dimensions of that in terms
Yes.
of state law for public parks?
It's not a
And
public
for-
park, so
Excuse me?
127 East Main is not a public park.
It's part of the public park area. It was
Always been a
purchased.
commercial building.
It's
It has never been a
purchased
park.
by the town to be part of a public park.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I think you ought to at least check with the Parks Department, the state officials and the comptroller's office, and figure out whether you actually can legally go ahead and destroy that
Yeah,
building.
so the town square property has never been designated by any official act of the town board as parkland. It's never been represented as parkland. It's always been intended for development into this town square. So if I or anyone in my office had any hesitancy about proceeding this way, we would have contacted Parks. Since we don't, we didn't.
Okay, well, you could be
And
wrong.
just to reiterate,
Definitely not.
127 East Main Street was never parkland. It has always been a commercial building located in downtown Riverhead, and so it wouldn't be subject to any kind of parkland analysis anyway.
But it was purchased by the town for the town square, which if you look at the language from the comptroller's office and the parks people, the implied use of that land was for a public purpose, whether you called it
It's a public purpose.
but whether you called it a park or not, it was a park. Any
Well,
rate,
I've never seen anything
all right,
indicating that
all right,
it's a park other
any
than the
rate,
representations
all right, and
you've
when
made.
is the demolition date that you have in mind?
I don't have anything in mind.
And that'll be up to Mr. Petroselli to tear it down.
Well, it would be, he's the one doing the demolition, I
He'll
believe,
decide
so.
the date, and will he try to rescue the Swayze inlay floor and the granite that's in the building?
I can't say that with any certainty, but anything of historical significance we would make every attempt.
You realize it was originally a place that land was included within the historic district, and then it was taken off because the facade had been changed. But at least I think there is a case to be made that you're destroying a historic building as well as having destroyed a vital economic institution. So I
Not
think
remotely true, Mr. McCullough.
okay, well, at any rate, we have a disagreement on it, and I'll come back after.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just telling you what the facts are.
Okay.
Okay, do we have anybody else who would like to comment on this? Nobody online?
I'd like to comment that I'm excited that the construction of the town square is beginning next week.
I agree.
I'm very excited, and I can't wait for this to start. And then, Mr. McCullough, in answer to one of your other questions, I'll mention it a little bit later. We tentatively have set October 30th as the date. So it looks like that's what we're planning on right now. Barring bad weather or something else, it looks like October 30th will be the date. Okay, we took it off the floor. We opened it up for comments. We are now going to have to vote on this, correct?
Yep, we have a right. Councilman Rothwell made the motion, and
Nobody online, I checked.
Councilman Kearns seconded it, so it's up for a vote.
Okay.
Woski,
Yes.
Merrifield,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Rothwell,
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Resolution off the floor has been approved. That concludes our resolutions.
Okay, that concludes all of our resolutions. We are now going to go to opening the CDA meeting. I would like to make a motion to close the town hall, the town board meeting, and open up the community development agency meeting.
You're gonna do open comments?
Seconded. Yeah.
I got to open the meeting first before I do open comments for it. Oh, you mean open
For our
comments?
board meeting.
It's 6 and 1 if you want to do the CDA.
Let's keep it the
business
normal
now.
order we always
Okay.
do it.
So
We're going to
then-
open for comments on any matter whatsoever
For the
first.
town board,
Right,
right. So any comment?
on any matter.